Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Informatica Hub. I hope you guys are doing absolutely good. So basically in this video I am going to talk regarding Java. I have prepared a doc file regarding what exactly basic things of Java that you should definitely know while sitting in any of the service IT industry. Just remember service IT industry, as I know that many people are from multiple branches like civil, mechanical, electrical, electronics, and yes, they are not much into the coding since last 4 years. That might give them a panic attack during the placement drive, and what exactly they should know while they are sitting in any of the service IT industry, consulting company or related company. So I would be telling all the basic things regarding the Java, that how you can take input output, what is Java, why Java is used, how it is implemented, what are the things that you should be aware while you are sitting in an interview. Okay, basic thing. So if you're interested in the basic thing, then only watch this video till end. Means this is the first part of my Java series, so it's very basic. Means I will be talking regarding what a variable, how you can take variable, how you can define variable, how you can take input, how you can show it as an output, and I will be talking on various concept of Java, what are primitive data type, non-primitive data type, what are the importance of multiple data types, and all the things. So if you're interested in this video, do watch this video till end. If you need any placement assistant like one-to-one connect, or you want to talk regarding any of the resume preparation or interview preparation, want to have a mock interview preparation or anything similar to that, what you can do, you can book a slot on the top mat. You can find a link below in my description box. Over there you can find a slot and you can book with me, and we can discuss and guide you on for the interview preparations and all. So let's jump to the basic Java things, and definitely you should definitely know this, or definitely check out this whenever you are sitting in a service IT industry. So those who are expert, I would not recommend them. Those who thinks that they want to clear anyhow they want to clear the interviews of all these service IT company, Accenture, TCS, Wipro, Cognizant, or anything like that, and want to be fluent during your interview, because you should be knowing the basics whenever you are sitting in an interview, then only it will be sounding good. So let's move into my computer screen, and over there I will be discussing and talking on a session basics of Java. So let's begin with the session, that what exactly Java is and how you can prepare for Java interview. So basically whenever you are sitting in any of the service IT industry, the main question that they will be asking from you is that which programming language you are aware of. So most of you might be answering Java, as Java is an object oriented language, or some of you might be on the other side like C++ or all, because actually they expect an object oriented programming language. So what exactly Java is? As you know that Java is having a large market demand right now, as it's a backbone of many of the technology. Behind many of the technology, the scripting is done in Java. Also, Java is a kind of language which is adopted by millions of developers, so it is having a great community base. And yes, Java is having a good market demand in terms of enterprise related application, in terms of other industries like banking, industries like gaming, industry like market industry like retail, all are using Java. Okay, so Java is a high level programming language that was developed by James Gosselin. ये तो पूछेंगे नहीं कभी, but हाँ जान लो, it is based on the principle of object oriented programming. This is the main part that you should definitely know, that it's based out of the object oriented programming and can be used to develop large scale application. Now they might ask you, what are the large scale applications that you are aware of that it can be used to develop? So you have to answer it in your own way. As you know that Java is based out of class and object. Each and everything in Java is either either a class or an object. Just remember this thing. Why use Java? Java works on a different platform. You should be aware of that Java use on a different platform like Windows, Mac, Linux, Raspberry Pi, etc. Means it's very much compatible with multiple platforms. So definitely if it's compatible with multiple platform, it will be accepted by many people. Also, it's one of the most popular programming language in the world, having a high demand in the current job market, and also easy to use. Okay, why it is having a hard demand? Because it is very much compatible used in multiple business application, large scale enterprise related application and more. It is an open source and free, and it is very fast and powerful. Actually, it's also an open source platform and free. Okay, as you know that it has, as I told you, that it has a huge community of millions of developers. So yes, as the community is strong, definitely the things, the language will be on a higher side. Okay, Java is also an object oriented language which gives a clear infrastructure to program and allows code to be reused, lowering the development cost. Okay, so just remember this thing, like whenever anything, any class you are writing in Java, it can be used in multiple projects. Like suppose if you have written a class named as car, in which you have defined multiple car and their segmentations and all, so that class can be reused in multiple projects. There may be a project of car manufacturing, there may be a project of car display, there may be a project of car retail, there may be a project of car wholesale. So all the project, all that simple class will be used, so it is reusable. So that's the best part of Java. Okay, so all these things are the very basic thing that I am going to talk. So if you're interested, then keep this video till, and I will be talking about primitive data type, non-primitive data type. I will be talking how you can take syntax, what are the things that you should take care while writing the syntax, how you can put string, how string can be defined, how int can be defined, how double can be defined, what is the use of int, double, strings and all. I will be talking in all those perception. Okay, so in this very basic video in this, so definitely check it out only if you are interested. Now Java is always, any program in Java is always written inside the class, and inside the main function the main logic is been defined. So see over here, you can also see this is a basic Java syntax that I have tried to put over here, so that you can get little bit of visionary that how you can crack it. Like public class main. Okay, public class main, as I told na, any Java program is written inside class. It's not like C that you can directly define and directly write the function. In Java you have to define class, and inside the class you have to put the basic logic inside the main function actually. And suppose if you want to print something, so we have to use system.out.println, and it will be like an hello, anything that you want to print. Now you might be seeing over here it's wrapped by double quotes. Okay, so whenever you are writing or putting strings, it should be wrapped inside the double quotes. And if you are normal, it should not, it should be like character, it should be in a single quote, integer should be directly used. So it's like totally depending upon the kind of data type that you are using. Okay, so like Java, see here Java file, he create a Java file main.java, and we used the following code to print hello world to the screen. So it's like public class main, public static void main. Okay, system.out.println, and it's hello world. Okay, fine, hello world, not normal. As I told, class function is there, checked in, class function is there, main function is there, and directly we have printed out. So explanation is simple, but I have told you that every line of code runs in a Java must be inside a class. In our example, we name the class as a main, and class should be always start with an upper first case letter. Java is a case sensitive. My class and my class have different meaning. Just remember, Java is a case sensitive. Okay, where the capital letter and the lower letter has a different meaning. So they might be asking that whether a Java is a case sensitive or not. So yes, the answer should be like yes, Java is a case sensitive, where capital letter my class, and small letter my class have a different meaning. Okay, so just remember the thing that how you have to script, how you have to put the data, how you have to call the data, and how to move ahead. The name of the Java file must match with the class name. When saving a file, save it using the name .java add to the end of the file name. To run the example above on your computer, make sure Java is properly installed. See, whenever you are saving the file, just save it like you have to save it like .java extension. Just remember the things that few of the questions that might be asked from the 2 pages, like how you have to save the file in Java, whether Java is an object oriented programming or not, why Java is in the market, why Java is in the market right now, and how you have to save the file in the Java. Okay, this is a very basic thing, okay, that you should keep in mind. Now the main method is required, and you will see in every Java program, see any code inside main method will be executed. Don't worry about the keyword before and after the main, you will get to know about them a little bit. See, as I mentioned, now inside the main method you have to put any of your code. So inside main method only any of the program, any of the things can be defined, and from there only it's written there, only the scripting is written over there, and from there actually the logic work and give you an output. So you have to be aware of that inside main function only the logic that you are mentioning can be defined. Okay, for now just remember every Java program has a class name which must match with the file name and every program must contain a main method, क्योंकि main method के अंदर logic होगा, class के अंदर आप define करोगे, बस simple ये बात ध्यान पे रखना. Now system.out.println, inside main method we can use println method to print the line of text, a line of text. Okay, like over here you can see here inside the main method the system.out.print hello world is defined. Okay, you can add println method as you want. Now why println is used? Okay, println, why println is used, just you have to check that why println method is used. They might ask why not only print, why println. So just remember println is a method that is used to separate the string that you have taken in multiple lines. Suppose if you are using println method, see, without ln what will happen, output will be like all will be arranged in a single go, like hello world, I am learning Java, it's awesome. Without ln means if you are not using println, okay, here it's ln now. If you are not using this ln, it will be going in a single line. But if you have used this ln, the output will be like this. Okay, so just tell me that if you want to, in a comment box I would like to know that if you want to print that I want to placed I want to get placed in a single line, and in the other line in Accenture, TCS, Wipro, Cognizant, and Accenture, TCS, Wipro, Cognizant, four string in a five different line you have to print. How you would be defining? Write the print sentence. Okay, so you can write like print ln, the name, and how you will be writing. Just put in the comment box. I will check and will give you love if I find a good response from your end. Okay, like now double quotes, where double quotes are used actually. See, I talked regarding ln function. I talked regarding how to save a file in Java. I talked regarding what Java is case sensitive or not. Why Java is, whether Java components are reusable or not. Java class a single class can be reused in multiple projects. Definitely, Java is a kind of a that can be reused. I have talked regarding all this thing. Now I'll be talking about some main function or the backbone things like how you have to write a string. See, whenever you are writing a string, just remember that you have to put it in the double quotes, like system.out.println, it should be in a double quote. System.out.println, it's in double quote, then it will be not giving you an error. No error will be there. Okay, but here if it's not in the double quotes, you can see that this will be giving you an error, because whenever you are printing the things in Java, if you are printing a string, it's expected that that should lie inside the double quotes. Okay, double quotes, that's it's expected. So just remember the things. Now print method, there is also a print method which is similar to println. The only difference is that it does not insert a new line at the end of the output. Just remember that print method, the only difference is that it does not insert a new line in at the end of the output. As I mentioned now, that if you're not using ln method, it will be directly printing in a same line. Like the output here will be like copy paste, here no ln is there na, so the output will be like, I have given you example of without ln there only, but again I am showing you the output will be like this. Suppose if it's changed to ln, like ln, and ln is used over here again, print ln, so the output will be changed like this. Okay, so you might be aware of now what is the difference between print and println. Okay, now Java variable, what are exactly Java variable, bro? Java variable, anything that you are defining or anything which with you initiate the values is known as Java variable. You can see the variable are of five in Java. There are different types of variable like string, int, float, char, and boolean. String is like anything you are writing in a word, your name, your placement word, your company name, your anything is a string. Int can be written, as you all know, int is an integer 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. Float is a kind of a decimal value or floating point number like 13.5, 13.8, 19.9, 19.8, like that. Character is a kind of an which store a single character like A, B. Char value are surrounded by a single quote. So remember this, and is surrounded by a double quote. So remember this thing that can be helpful for you in some or the other way. Like if you're going in some or the other way, this can be helpful for you. Single double quotes, and it's in a single quotes. Okay, boolean stores value either in true or false. So just remember this thing, that what are the kind of variable Java variables. Okay, so now the question is create a variable name string and assign the value Informatica Hub. So here they are mentioning create a variable name, type of string, okay, and name, variable called name. Okay, so I am defining as a string name, and as I told, that string is defined under the double quote, so here double quotes is used. And over there, if I want to print it, so we just have to use the variable name over here. Just remember that we are using a variable name over here, nothing else. Okay, and this is getting print over here. So there might be a question like create a variable called mynum and type int and assign a value to 15. I'm giving you 1 minute. Just write in my comment box what exactly you will be adding over here. Like create a variable name mynum of type int and assign the value 15 to it. Just write it. Just write it. I just want to see your response. Definitely, I'm trying to clear out your basics, because the thing is like if basic will be clear, definitely you will be much confident during your interviews. Okay, so answer will be like, you can see, int type is, and my name is the variable name is equal to 15, and then you are putting as a it as a yellow, like you have to pass the value and put it like this, and this will be called here, and it will be like this. Okay, so this is how it's defined, like int my name is equal to 15 system.out.println my name. Okay, you can also declare a value variable without assigning the value and assign the value later. Okay, it's like int my number and my name is equal to 15 system.out.println my name. Okay, so it totally depend upon you that how you define the variable and how you take the number and how you take the output. Okay, how you can practice similar question that can be helpful to you in some or the other way. So they might ask you that define a number, define a integer, define a string, define a float, try to print that number. They might ask you to try to like write a logic like define two number and make a sum of that. Then you might be writing that int sum, then you will be defining int x is equal to 5, int y is equal to 10, and system.out.println my number is equal to x plus y. In third line you will be writing, and you will be giving a final answer. So you can also try out that kind of questions. Okay, now the next question can be, what are the final what are final variable, buddy? So like variable is like whenever you are defining something with a final keyword, it cannot be changed, and it will generate an error, cannot assign a value to a final variable. If you don't know the existing value, the use final keyword. If you don't want other to override the existing value, suppose if you don't want to value to be changed, so what you can do in that particular integer, you have to use final keyword. Okay, so it's like this. So here is a simple demonstration of how to declare a variable. You can see int, how int is declared, how float is declared, how character are declared, how booleans are declared, how strings are declared. So just keep in mind all this point that can be helpful in some or the other way. Okay, now display variable, what are the use of operators, how, whether it's in string, how it's given output, in int integer, how it's given output. I will be talking regarding all this thing. So println method often is used to display a variable to combine both text and a variable use plus character. Like string name is John and system.out.println is hello plus name. So like what it will be doing now, it's a fixed function, and name is a kind of variable that you will be deciding, or it will be taking from a database. It will be checking out from database. So like system.out.println hello will be taking over here, and name they will be taking from there, from the database or from the definition that you will be giving. So system.out.println will be defined in this way. You can have a look. Okay, So just remember that whenever you are putting, it will be like first name hello John. The printing will be like hello John. You can put up the output, put the output in the comment. It will be good for me. You can also use plus character to add a variable. Like suppose if you are defining a variable like first name, last name. Now string full name, you can also use a first character. Like suppose first name and last name you define. Now you define a final which you want to display. This will be displayed like suppose this will be displayed. Okay, first name, last name, and it will be printing the last name, full name. Okay, so this is how it's a design actually. Okay, but in the case of integer, it will perform an mathematical operation. Like if you are trying to define integer like x and y, and if you are trying to print x and y, it will be giving you a value not 5 plus 6. It will be giving a value named as 11. The output will be 11. So just keep all this point in the mind whenever you are sitting in an interview, because all the domain students are actually appearing. Some might be seeing in a overview. So this can be an overview, Java basics overview. Okay. Now what are the kind of data type that is actually used, like int my number, float my number, character, d, boolean, string. इसको दिमाग में छाप लो, ठीक है. Like keep it in the mind that what are the kind of data type that will be definitely helping you out. Now what are the main question can be what are primitive data type and what are non primitive data type. तो things इतने देर से जो हम लोग पढ़ रहे हैं ना, int, float, char, boolean, string, बाइट, ऑल ये बाइट, शॉर्ट, इंट, ये सारे चीज है प्रिमिटिव डेटा टाइप. 8 प्रिमिटिव डेटा टाइप है, लाइक इंक्लूड बाइट, शॉर्ट, इंट, लॉन्ग, फ्लोट, डबल, बुलियन, कैरेक्टर. नॉन प्रिमिटिव में स्ट्रिंग, एरे, कैरेक्टर, क्लासेस. बट हाँ, स्ट्रिंग एट एक्सेप्शन भी है. लाइक इसमें प्रिमिटिव डेटा टाइप्स आर द टाइप दैट type specify the size and the values, variable values. Okay, and it's have no additional method. Primitive data type specifies the size and type of the variable value, and it has no additional method. There are 8 primitive data type you can see. And इसको देख लेना याद से, बाइट कितने साइज का होता है, शॉर्ट कितने साइज का होता है, INT 4 बाइट का है, लॉन्ग 8 बाइट का है. तो आप लोग इसको ऐसे क्लासीफाई कर लेना, 1 बाइट में बाइट आता है, शॉर्ट 2 बाइट्स में आते हैं. देखो 2 बाइट्स में और कुछ है नहीं, 4 बाइट्स में आपके इंट आएंगे, आपके आपके फ्लोट आएंगे, फिर डबल और लॉन्ग 8 बाइट में आएंगे, बुलियन 1 बिट आएगा, कैरेक्टर 2 बिट आएगा. ये आप एक बार देख लेना, बिकॉज दे माइट आस्क द बिट साइज. ओके, बाइट साइज. तो बाइट साइज की 1, शॉर्ट की 2, इंट की 4, लॉन्ग की 8, फ्लोट की 4, डबल डबल एंड लॉन्ग की 8 होती है, याद रखना. एंड उसके बाद कैरेक्टर की 2 होती है, बुलियन की 1 होती है, 1 1. और बाइट की 1 होती है, बुलियन की 1 होती है. जस्ट रिमेंबर दिस थिंग. ओके, byte type can store values number from 1 -128 to 127. Remember all this thing. And like byte number is like this, you can just go through short, int, and here is a little bit of explanatory. I will be adding this drive link in my description. Do check it out. So what, use float or double? This can be a very good question. So you just go through use of float and as video is getting stretched 20 minutes already, the scientific number. Okay, and go through all this thing. Character, I'm not discussing deep into all this thing. I will be talking regarding data type. Primitive data types are primitive data types. Go through all this size, go through what exactly it is. Okay, what are the difference, scientific number, go through this boolean types. And if you have any doubt, put it in the comment box. I will be definitely checking out that. Okay, now what are the primitive non-primitive data type? Non-primitive data type are the data type which are defined by the programmer, not by Java. Actually it's defined, it's like array, strings and all, that is defined by the programmer, not by the Java. Is a kind of a non-primitive data type. In non-primitive data type, it's like types are created by a programmer. String is an exception over here, but yes, it's like defined by the programmer. Okay, see, non-primitive data type are called reference type because they refer to an object. The main difference between primitive and non-primitive data type are primitive are predefined in Java, non-primitive are created by programmer and defined. Okay, now next question is like, non-primitive type can be used to call method and to perform certain operation while primitive cannot. Primitive type has always value while non-primitive type can be null. Okay, non-primitive type can be used to call method to perform a certain operation while non-primitive cannot. A primitive type start with an lowercase letter while non-primitive type start with an uppercase letter. Just remember that Non-primitive data type are the data type that start with an uppercase also, and non-primitive and primitive start with a lowercase. Primitive types has always a value, and non-primitive type can be null. Remember all this point. This will be very helpful because this is the basic thing that they can be asking to you. See, can be used to call method perform certain operation while primitive type cannot. Okay, while non-primitive start with an uppercase. Remember all this thing that can be helpful to you. Okay, can be helpful to crack the interviews and all. So primitive are string arrays and all. So I tried to cover the few of the basic on my first Java basics. Okay, what is Java basic? It is regarding Java basic, an overview that can help you out to get some of the grip over Java. If you think that this video was little bit of informative, don't forget to give a big thumbs up. Also share and subscribe it. Also share and subscribe my channel. Also share this video among your friend. Also, if you need some personal assistant like one-to-one connect where we can connect together and can have a discuss and can discuss regarding your resume, can discuss regarding how to clear the interview. If you want any personal assistant, because each and every one of you might be facing some personal issues and all, you can connect with me. We can get connected over a call, and yes, can discuss regarding all the similar things. So if you find this video little bit of informative, don't forget to give a big thumbs up, subscribe and share it to among your friend group. मिलते हैं एक नई वीडियो में नई इन्फॉर्मेटिव कंटेंट के साथ. तब तक के लिए बाय बाय.